One of the surprise picks was Dillon Gabriel, third round for the Browns. Tom Pelissero on what he sees when he looks at Dillon Gabriel.
When you are taking a quarterback in the mid rounds, you're doing it based on traits. None of these guys are surefire starters. If they were, they would have gotten drafted up high in the draft. With Dillon Gabriel, he's really, really accurate, but he's short. He's like my height, and there's real questions about, okay, a guy who was that productive at the college level, everybody's bigger, everybody's faster, how can he function? They clearly liked him. He's like the best comp that I would give you, Rich, is he's like a mini Tua Tagovailoa. Can he go and function at the NFL level? We're going to find out.
Sam, what did you think of Gabriel? It's got I think it's 18,000 yards. He's got a bunch of TDs, started a lot of games, played at a number of programs too.
Yeah, I like Dillon Gabriel. I thought he has the talent to potentially be a starter down the line. Look, when you're drafting a quarterback in the mid rounds in today's NFL, he's probably a backup. I mean, that's just the reality of the world. And I think Tom's right. Teams are taking those guys and they're shooting for traits and who's got potential NFL starting traits. But effectively, everybody in that range of the draft is deemed as a backup caliber quarterback. But if you were betting on one of those guys to outperform that expectation and to actually become a surprise starter down the line, Dillon Gabriel would have been the guy that I would bet on. He is short, and that's his big deficiency. But he actually, unlike a lot of other short quarterbacks, he's got a real arm to him, like a plus arm, not just marginal or above average arm. He's got a strong arm. He's more athletic than he's given credit for. He may be short, but he's stocky. He's powerfully built and he has got athleticism and he can make plays with his legs. So, there's some things to tidy up with his game, but I think the physical tools are there for him to become a starting quarterback down the line. And he's been a pretty good playmaker in multiple different colleges throughout his college career. So I like the gamble of Dillon Gabriel in the mid round as a guy that, could start this year sooner rather than later if they need him to, and could potentially win himself a starting job if given that opportunity.